And let's begin the broadcast with some breaking news that we are getting. We're learning that there will be a special discussion on 150 years of Vande Mataram that will be happening in the lower house of the Parliament, the Lok Sabha, tomorrow. Many important and unknown facets related to Vande Mataram to come out in front of the nation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be also speaking tomorrow on the Vande Mataram issue. So remember, special discussion on 150 years of Vande Mataram. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be speaking in the floor of the House tomorrow in the Lok Sabha, and that special discussion time has been allocated for that discussion. 150 years of Vande Mataram, that happens tomorrow in the Parliament, in the lower house of the Parliament. My colleague Aman Sharma joins us from the CNN News 18 newsroom. Aman, more on this, a special discussion, 150 years of Vande Mataram. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also be speaking. Many facets that are yet unknown to the nation about Vande Mataram will be brought to fore. More on this, please, Aman.
Well, yes, Greha, that is what we are learning from top government sources, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be speaking tomorrow on the 150th year celebration of Vande Mataram, the special 10-hour discussion which is going to happen in the Lok Sabha tomorrow and in the Rajya Sabha the day later on Tuesday. What is interesting that government sources are saying that some unknown facets and important facts about the Vande Mataram song will be laid before the Parliament by Mr. Modi. And what could be these important facets is something which I am being told is how Prime Minister Modi could accuse the Congress party of dropping key stanzas of the Vande Mataram song in 1937. The Prime Minister has earlier spoken about it. He had in fact recited all the 6 stanzas, and then he had said that only 2 stanzas were a part of the song ultimately when it was adopted by the Constituent Assembly in 1950 under the Congress rule. In fact, to quote the Prime Minister from earlier, he had said crucial verses of Vande Mataram, a part of its soul was severed by the Congress party and Vande Mataram was broken, torn into pieces. That's what the Prime Minister has said, that the original song, how it was reduced only to 2 stanzas in 1950, to which the Congress party has given a rebuttal earlier saying that it was Rabindranath Tagore who wrote to Jawaharlal Nehru and said 2 stanzas should be adopted into the national song Vande Mataram. We know national anthem is Jan Gan Man, but the same status is for Vande Mataram, the national song of India. But the Prime Minister in his speech, I believe, could highlight what really led to the dropping of these stanzas under the Congress rule in those early years of independence, what really went on behind the scenes. This is expected to become a big political flashpoint in Parliament tomorrow when the Prime Minister speaks. What I'm also being told that this will be a 10-hour discussion. Mr. Amit Shah could speak in the Rajya Sabha, Mr. Rajnath Singh could speak in the Lok Sabha soon after the Prime Minister speaks, and the government is pushing, the major national debate on Bankim Chandra's iconic composition here. The Vande Mataram's role in India's freedom struggle will also be a spotlight of the Parliament debate. This is what has been told to me by top government sources. The PM had launched the year-long Vande Mataram celebrations on November 7th, and this particular debate is also happening in that light. The government even was very consistent and insistent, Greha, that the debate on electoral reforms will only be held after the debate on Vande Mataram is held, and that is what the debate on Vande Mataram will happen on Monday in the Lok Sabha, while the debate on the electoral reforms will only start on Tuesday in the Lok Sabha.
The fact that this has been decided, Aman, and there is also a mention of Anand Math and how in that particular book there is a rebellion of sannyasis against the Muslim conquerors that is also part of this entire discussion. All of this right ahead of assembly elections in West Bengal. How significant is this move?
Well, it is very significant, Greha, because the song has been born in West Bengal. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay's original poem, Vande Mataram, which had 6 stanzas. And, the song has been born there. The song has a deep connection with West Bengal as well. But now Mr. Modi has led the charge against the Congress on dropping key stanzas from this song. And that is what I feel will also become the fulcrum of the debate tomorrow. The big attack by the BJP on the Congress party led by the Prime Minister, that why did you drop these stanzas from the Vande Mataram song? You destroyed the soul of the song by doing this, and why was it done? I think that is what the PM is going to say, and then we'll see the Congress party, of course, rebut that it was Rabindranath Tagore's decision and a letter to Jawaharlal Nehru. But where does the truth lie in between all this? And the government has called for a 10-hour debate, so obviously many speakers are going to speak on this whole matter, and I think the government is also trying, Greha, to bring this song much to the conscience of also the younger generation, which maybe is not that aware of the significance of the song, the significance of this this song in the freedom struggle of the country. But I see this becoming as a big political debate tomorrow in Parliament. Let's see how it goes. But of course, with West Bengal elections coming up, this is going to be a big political firestorm in the Lok Sabha tomorrow.
Right. Also, it would be important to highlight, Aman, when did the objections to certain verses which were deemed to be an invocation of the Hindu gods and goddesses really emerge in history? When you rightly are mentioning about how only two stanzas, the first two stanzas of the song were made the national song of the country, and that was how it was decided, not the entire Vande Mataram song. What exactly had happened back then, and how has this flashpoint really emerged and progressed from then on?
Well, I think Griha, the Congress at that time thought that these particular stanzas are the ones which have a nationalistic fervor, a patriotic fervor, and maybe just keep these two stanzas, not keep the rest, which maybe the Congress at that time thought had communal overtones. But the BJP certainly does not agree with that. In fact, I've been hearing from top ministers over the last few months that what happened actually with Vande Mataram is a classic case of appeasement by the Congress party. It was deliberately done, and this was absolutely not right. You shouldn't fiddle with the original song, which had 6 stanzas, and it has been etched in history, in fact. And our colleague Komalika, in fact, went to the house where Bankim Chattopadhyay, where this song was particularly written by him. And this is the history of the country. Why do you have to fiddle with it for the sake of appeasement? This is what the BJP has been saying. And as I said, tomorrow in Parliament, the Prime Minister could lay out in public before everybody the unknown facets, as sources are saying, about the Vande Mataram song, the important things that the country should know on why these stanzas were exactly dropped by the Congress party in 1950.
Right, Aman. Thank you so much for that perspective. In fact, ahead of 150th anniversary of Vande Mataram and the 10-hour-long debate about the unknown facets of the national song of the country in the Parliament tomorrow, CNN News 18 brings you an exclusive report from the ground in Naihati in West Bengal, which is the birthplace of Bankim Chattopadhyay and Vande Mataram. We get you the first printed version of Vande Mataram, never shown publicly before.
Vande Mataram, national song, the song that awakened an entire nation. On 8th December also in Parliament there will be discussion on Vande Mataram. Right now we are standing in that place where Vande Mataram was born. This is the place in Naihati, where in one side Sahitya Samrat Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay was born. This is the house where Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay was born. And this is that historical place where Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, Sahitya Samrat, wrote Vande Mataram. Now this is known as Bankim Bhavan Gaveshana Kendra Museum. It's a museum where research takes place. But how did Vande Mataram took birth, how Vande Mataram came into existence, we will present you today. We'll go inside and see that history. This is the place where Vande Mataram was written. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay used to come up with a journal whose name was Bangadarshan. And this is the room where we are standing right now. You can see that there is this statue of Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay and all his works are there. This room used to be known as Boichokkhana. This was the place where editorial meeting of Bangadarshan, where first time Vande Mataram came up, Bangadarshan, and then it came up in Anandamath, was written from this place. This was the Boichokkhana room where all the discussions used to take place. And you can see here also the turban. Bankim Chandra used to wear this pagdi, which was very, very known. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, this pagdi is there. This is a shawl which has been used by Bankim Chandra. All have been kept in this way. And we have with us the curator. We will actually talk to him. Give us the significance of this place, how the Vande Mataram originated here.
This is the birthplace of our national song Vande Mataram. This song written by Bankim Chandra in this room in 1874 after 18th October. In this room, this is the very sacred place of our nation, of our country.
This is a column.
This is his pen pot.
And
Ink pot. This is the ink pot. This is the ink pot.
And what are the other things which are here?
There's so many documents related Vande Mataram and Bangodarshan in this room. This is his study room. This room built by Bankim Chandra himself in 1866-67. This is the antechamber along with his parlor.
Main Boitukkhana.
Boitukkhana, mean Boitukkhana.
The song first appeared in the Bangadarshan journal and later in the celebrated book Anandamath, the novel that introduced the song to the world. While this room retains its connect with Vande Mataram, there is no such reminiscence outside this building.
This is the Vande Mataram Gallery. This is definitely the immortal song, which is the national song which has awakened India. We have with us the director of this Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay Museum and the Birthplace. We will talk to him. Sir, what are the things that are there in this place where Sahitya Samrat Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay was born?
This is the paternal house of Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. And Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay took birth in this place. And so it is important, not only this, Bankim Chandra composed the famous Vande Mataram for his historical paper Bangodarshan, and it was published in Bangodarshan.
Another thing which is absolutely exclusive, this is in my hands, and Mr. Nondi will say that this is that Bangodarshan book. It is now binded. It is nobody has seen it till now, and this is where first time Vande Mataram, Bangodarshan. This is the first printed copy of Vande Mataram.
Bankim Chandra composed this song a few years before, but at the when he used to publish Bangodarshan, Anandamath in Bangodarshan, he inserted this song, and this was first people can see it. So it is no doubt a very important document, but this Bangodarshan was edited by Bankim Chandra's elder brother Sanjeev Chandra Chattopadhyay.
This is the first time the nation can see it, we can say.
Public can see this.
This is the first printed Bangodarshan where Vande Mataram was printed. So this has not been, according to Sir, this has never been shown anywhere, and this is also not public. So we are very fortunate that we have got this, and we can show for our viewers that Vande Mataram which actually awakened India. This was the first time when it was printed here in this Bangodarshan.
It's an assertion of pride in the legacy, with visitors thronging the place from across the state. The museum director seeks for more financial support to maintain the invaluable archives and to preserve the Vande Mataram heritage.
150 years of the national song of the country that has been written by the iconic Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. A discussion, a special time that has been allotted by the NDA for that discussion in the lower house of the Parliament, and that is set to take place tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be speaking on the occasion. Various unknown facets of the song will be presented before a nation, and the concluding address is going to be of the Defence Minister, Mr. Rajnath Singh. We go into a very short break with that.